Hey, what's up, everybody? Thunderfist 1978 coming at you here on a Saturday evening. Hope everybody's had a great day so far. So I want to apologize first of all for not being on for the last couple of days. I fully intended to be, but work has been wearing me out the last few days, like more so than I was expecting, and like Thursday. Not really sure what happened there, but then yesterday, I slept through my alarms. But we're live tonight, and when we last left off, we had fought a bunch of Final Fantasy One bosses, like they were all elemental fiends, and then we stumbled across another boss that I suspect is from Final Fantasy Two. I don't 100% remember it, but I do remember, it is starting to come back to me a little bit that there were creatures that I wasn't familiar with because I had never gotten around to playing Final Fantasy 2 or 3, even though I had access to them at that time. Back in 2008. At least I think I had access to 3. I definitely did to 2. No, don't want to use that. Not sure what that was. Hopefully everything's still in order. Can you not do that? Especially if it's gonna hit that hard. Don't do that. All right. Oh wait. I forgot everything's in one room here. Like all the bosses are in one room. I forgot. So we want to go to the northeast this time. Astaroth. Oh, geez. That's bad. Okay, let's see. See if we can find the spell that this dude's weak to. I don't remember this creature, but we're gonna need him to. We're gonna need him to not. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay, yeah, you just get those heals in whenever possible. And we're definitely going to need to slow him down and then haste Redia. wait a minute. It just occurred to me. Yeah, we cast Blink on everyone. That's gonna really help. I don't know why I didn't think of that before. Let's see. Okay, Blink. Because it'll take 2 hits before Blink is exhausted from the look of it. Let's see. Help her out. There. Pretty simple strategy if this works out, which it should. Okay, he does not. You think he hadn't had worse than that? I guarantee he has. Okay, that's one tick of Blink that's no longer active. Yeah, she's had worse than that. 2 down, 2 to go on this floor. Ooh! Theodore learned Curaga. What was that monster? A creature. She reminded me of something. She looked like the demons I heard about in legends. This place is a living nightmare. A demon? Oh. Seraphim's Mace. Okay, what about Rosa? Oh, big boost for her. Big boost. Go now. Now for our usual ritual of... no. It's not what I wanted to do. Okay. So now we'll go southwest. Get out of there now! Oh, it's annoying. All right. Jeez! Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to slow that dude down. Hopefully this does a lot of damage. Like in the ballpark of what it did to Astaroth. Good. I'm going to hold off on physical attacking right now. We'll do that after after everyone has blink cast on them. Okay, let's wait and see what he does in response to that. Okay. Really? Yeah, we'll just make sure. We'll just make sure everyone's magic points stay recharged. Very good. Okay. Okay, where's Blink? Okay, now. It'd be great if Cecil could learn Blink, but guess you can't have it all. Okay, never mind. what's up, Mecha Bunny? Welcome in. How you doing? So, this fight's looking like it's not going to be all that difficult. At first, the enemy sprite made me go, this looks like it's going to be a really bad fight. But now I'm... No. Oh, I was... Huh. I feel dumb after that, but, you know, whatever. That reminds me, I have got to get, now, hopefully I'll take care of, what I need to take care of, after stream tonight. Need to add a soundbite to the library. Okay, never mind. Good stuff. Getting it ready just in case. Okay. Now we should be good to go. Oh, no, you don't. You're not gonna hit Theodore. And there's no way he's gonna withstand this forever. I mean, that's a big beastly creature, but even he can't withstand this kind of damage to infinity and beyond. He may think he can, but we'll show him that he has limitation. All right, here we go. Redia can only summon Leviathan one more time after this. Unless she gets her magic points regenerated. Which we can do that without items. And it looks like it is going to be necessary. In all likelihood, that is. Oh. Well, now she can cast it twice. Oh, yeah, easily. This could easily be worse. I mean, this thing could be a wizard when it comes to magic, but it's not. It just hits with a force that no other creature we fought so far has. But there is protection from that. Spoke too soon. Please don't kill everyone. Oh. Huh. That sucked, but at least we got rid of it. That was no regular behemoth. We won? How much more formidable could our enemies possibly be? If there are any more monsters like these, then... Oh dear. The behemoth was fearsome enough already. Right? Like I said, that really sucked, but... You know... At least I'll be able to save and won't have to deal with that again. I think that's a claw for Yang, or yeah. It's the sort of thing that Yang and Ursula can use. There we go. Now, if only it wasn't just 2 characters that leveled up, but, you know, what are you going to do, right? I am certainly not going to, I'm certainly not going to restart the battle just on that. I'm taking the win. As I would hope anyone would. All right, what do you suppose this one is? Just imagine if that would have killed everyone. Let's slow it down. You would too? Oh, yeah. Uh-oh. All right, this dude's a jerk. This dude is a complete jerk. Ah, that's cool. Now it has to be one that I actually own. I have some channels in Discord where you can look to see the games in my collection that are available for redemption. Okay, let's we'll blink everyone, but if they get hit with Crush, I don't think it's gonna do them any good. Okay, it looks like this thing does an auto counter. So far, so good. And we know Leviathan does a lot of damage to it. Uh-oh. So far, the only problem this thing seems to pose is when it uses Crush. I honestly do not remember this creature. Okay. Blink Rosa. Okay, so he does auto counter. No, he doesn't. I don't know. It's 1 second it looks like it does, and then another second doesn't seem to. We're gonna whoop this thing though. Reedy has hasted. The Iron Giant is slowed. So we're off to a good start in that. Really? Are you absolutely freaking serious? Right? Since when did Meteor become a spell that everyone had access to? All right. It better not be. If that happens, then I'm gonna take a cue from Quiet Riot and bang my head. Okay, we need more magic points. That is not up for debate. There you go. There you go. I guess a good rule of thumb is since this dude is metal, I guess it makes sense that we would attack it with water. Because most metals, not all of them, but the vast majority are susceptible to rust. I was ready for it that time. Maybe not ready for it to hit Cecil specifically. Oh, this is no backseating stream. Oh, crap. This time, Cecil is not going to survive it. But everybody else did, surprisingly. Okay, there's no getting around it. Yeah, any kind of suggestions or hints or anything of that regard all falls under the category of backseating. It's a good rule of thumb to follow. I'm sticking with what I know is working. Oh, no. I know what that's going to do, and I did not want to do that. That's right. That is indeed true. Unfortunately, once that awaken wears off, Theodore's going to be down to 1 hit point. That's why I didn't want to do that. Because it's really not necessary for this fight. Like the added strength he gets. Dude, what? What is your obsession with Meteor? That's the 3rd time you cast it. Should not have done that. I should have cast Blink. Well, it worked out. All right. Can you okay. Oh. So the first hit he scores. That's what takes his hit points down. So it's only good for 1 hit. Well, then I definitely didn't want to use that. I put that command in by mistake. I was trying to have Theodore cast Blink. No, right now nobody needs it. There we go, good. Okay, she needs it. And Greedia is not going to be able to cast that again unless Rosa does a blessing and gets her magic points back. Not necessary, we got him. And this time, everyone's going to get the experience. Ah, Porum just learned Kuraja. A giant, like the one in Babel. What an enormous machine. We beat him? We made it. We're alive. Somehow. Gigant Axe. That would be good for Luca if she was in the party. And now we can go on to the next set of bosses. But we're not going to do that yet. Right now, we are going back to the Lunar Whale. Because we got to get the moon back to waxing. Not full, just waxing. Oh, hold on a second. I got a sneeze coming on. Okay. Now that that's out of the way. We're making good progress so far. We got rid of all the bosses on that floor. And I believe there's like one more floor full of bosses. And I would assume they're from Final Fantasy III. Although I could be wrong, but we'll find out. I mean, it would make sense because the first floor full of bosses that we fought down in the depths, they were all from Final Fantasy I. So I would assume that after that we had 2, and now we're about to have 3. Although I don't 100% remember those bosses from 2. But I did upload all my Final Fantasy II gameplay to YouTube, so I could always go over that and just see if my hunch about the bosses is right. It's good that Porum and Rosa are leveling up like they are. Get out of there. That is dirty. Get out of there. I don't know that there's necessarily a worse character. I mean, we've got 2 physical attackers. We've got 2... I thought having 2 healers would be to our benefit. Okay, that's not the way we needed to go. This is the way we need to go. Okay, there's a chest. Another one. Get out of there, get out of there, get out of there! Okay, that could be worse. Because once they get out of there, Doom wears off. Now we can avoid going that direction. Where we got those chests earlier, we don't have to go there now. Well, there's no point to going there. Yes. Good one. Yes, it is. Wait. No, hold on. I was about to do my whole mature content spiel, but I'm not set to mature tonight. But still, this remains largely an 18+ community. So hopefully everybody does fall under that umbrella. All right. So wait, what? Oh, I remember Death Mask from 4, the original 4. No, you don't. He was about to play the whole I'm rubber, you're glue game. Hey, welcome in, Darkness Rising. How you doing tonight? Good to see you. Okay, good. I'm glad we got out of there before. Black garb. I'm guessing Rydia can wear that. No? Maybe that's for Golbez. I'm doing pretty well. Playing through this game for the first time since 2008 when it originally came out on the Wii. It's been fun, like reacquainting myself with the story and going back through it again after so many years. Okay, good. But to go forward, we're gonna have to go the other way. Yeah, it has been really cool. Thank goodness it's using Doom and not Death. Okay, now if the game will actually let me take 2 steps without giving me a random encounter. It's tempting to take the game up on its rest here, but I'm not going to. Not right now, anyway. Okay, now... You know what? I'm gonna go heal. Even though all that did was get Theodore up to full magic points, that's still important. Wouldn't it be something if there's no floor full of bosses to slug our way through? That would be nice. But I'm not getting my hopes up too much on that. That irritates me so much that it takes them that long to run sometimes when they're not under ambush or back attack. Well, the Malboros are kind of a staple. You know, you may be onto something. I never thought about that, but now that you mention it, I do see it. By the way, Audrey 2 does have my favorite line in the play, in the stage version at least of Little Shop of Horrors. I can't say it right now because it would involve swearing, and I'm not on mature content tonight. I would want to make sure I am if I was gonna say it. Okay, good. And that did nothing. Get out of there now. Thank you. Silver hourglass. Certainly not the first one of those that we've seen. Crystal mail. There we go. We've got the full set of crystal armor. I could have given it to Cecil, but somehow I feel like, wait, is that what I think it is? No, it's not. You know, now that I think about it, that's not too far from the actual line. It's Feed Me Seymour. But now in the actual game, they pronounce his name Cecil, but that doesn't sound right to me. It feels like it should be Cecil. It's because of the way the katakana is written in the original Japanese version. It's written Seshiru. But I still say Cecil because in the English tongue, that's how we would pronounce a name written that way. Okay, good. Well, see, I was kind of the odd man out on the whole Titus thing, because I just said Titus. That's how I pronounced it. And I've never heard anybody else saying that they phone crashed on laptop. How you doing, gamer woman? Good to see you tonight. For those who are here for the first time, I'm Thunderfist1978. I'm a variety streamer. As you can see, I love Final Fantasy RPGs, but I also love retro games. Like those are my first love. When I started gaming, that's what I grew up with. So you'll see me play a lot of that, but you'll see me play newer stuff too. So little mixture, something old, something new, something borrowed, something blue, in the words of Dr. Seuss. I was a little hesitant to go in there, but now that another ribbon. Okay, wait. Who's got the first ribbon? Okay, who's gonna get the more benefit between Rosa and, okay, not liking that. Not really liking that either. Okay, that's magic defense down 4. Magic defense down 6. All right, Rosa, it's yours. Sometimes you just got to go with the lesser of two evils, or in this case, the lesser of two debuffs, if you will. I was really hesitant to go down to touch that panel, because at first I thought maybe it was going to lead to a fight. But when I saw it led to a chest, it didn't make any sense not to take it. Okay. I'm a little nervous here. Oh, there's more crystals. There are more crystals. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my dear Lord. You know what? No. I'm going to follow my first instinct. We're going to get those magic points back. And now, yeah, well, that mask is from the original Final Fantasy IV. When you were on the final stretch toward Zemus, um, that's when you saw that. Okay, we need to go down this way. And then turn to the east. Get out of there. Like today. You know, when I said that, I started thinking of this date simulator that I played on Windows like way back in the day, as in Windows 3.1. This is how back in the day I'm talking here. The date sim was called Get the Girl. Basically, you answered a bunch of questions, but what made me think of it was when you booted the game up, you would hear a voice go, "Get that girl now, today, now." So when I said today, that just instantly popped into my head. Wouldn't want to eat. Yep, that's right. The first Windows computer I ever owned back in 1993 was Windows 3.1. So those are days I remember quite well. Well, that could have been way worse. That's gonna eat some of Theodore's magic points, but not many at all. All right, let's see here. Go. You know, now that I think about it, when I look at the black flans, they're kind of reminding me of kind of like a gelatinized version of Ecto Cooler. Because I had some of those and I actually drank on stream. And I remember when I actually saw what the actual beverage looked like, that it was almost that same color. But it actually tasted really good. It was like a citrus flavor. Think of first Microsoft computers to have a GUI, even though they had a low version before, but not publicly available. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, so my first ever computer, and I own one today, was a Tandy TRS-80 color computer too. I had one with 64K in memory, and I know that because one of the games that I played on it required 32K, and as I'm understanding, it came in either 16K or 64K were your memory options. Now, the next computer I got after that was my first Windows computer. That one was a Packard Bell with a 486SX 33 megahertz processor. I think the hard drive was like 210 megabytes. We laugh at that now, but I've actually seen a Tandy catalog from the 80s. And one of the things they advertised was a 1 megabyte hard drive. And I kid you not, if I remember correctly, it cost $1,000. It was like ridiculously expensive for the 80s, especially for something that we look at it now and we just want to turn our heads away and laugh at it. But back then, it was outrageously expensive. Okay. Crystal over here. Right? It sounds ridiculous now, doesn't it? Is this a dark crystal? The darkness, it's growing thicker. Dark powers. This darkness, it has a will of its own. I can feel the darkness closing in on me. The flood of darkness cannot be stopped. You will all die where you stand. Alrighty then.
Alrighty then.
Is that really necessary? All right, let's slow this dude down. Okay, his spells aren't that powerful. But he sure hits hard. Okay, good. No auto counter. Okay, let's see. Haste Redia. Oh, no. This looks like it's going to be a relatively easy battle. If it keeps going like this, we're in decent shape. All we need to do is keep everyone under blink status and we're good. And since we have 3 mages that can cast it, I don't think that's going to be a problem. We should be able to get by on prayer and blessing at this point, as long as they keep working. I mean, there may come a point where we have to break out the healing magic, but so far I like where this is going. Well, I did until that started happening. Well, it's just the way the sprite's drawn. Rosa, don't you die on me. Don't die on me. She's gonna die on me. This can be salvaged, though, very easily. Well done. Well done indeed. She'll be all right. It's interesting that he's going to all magic attacks. Wouldn't think he would. You'd think he'd make at least some sort of effort to get rid of that, to get rid of Blink. Oh, I forgot she learned Curaja. Well, you know, video game logic, right? Besides, that's not the only, you know, it has more than just magic behind its attacks. That just happens to be all it's doing right now. Wow. So Rosa is actually going to need to be healed, as in with healing magic. She's the one person that blessing and prayer are not going to cut it for her. She just takes too much damage. I don't remember any characters coming out of Dragon Balls. Now, just to remember, if that's a Mortal Kombat 1 reference, I haven't played it. Ha ha! Stick that in your pipe and smoke it, Cerberus. Never have to deal with that dude again. Are there 4 of these Dark Crystals as well? Did we defeat him? Oh, okay. Oh, a comic. Okay. I definitely haven't read that, but that's fine. These are not the Dark Crystals we know. That lightning was beyond any black magic I know. A truly dark monster. It was as if he had no soul whatsoever. Ooh! Thor's hammer! I bet that's a weapon for Sid. Because he would use something like that. These aren't the Dark Crystals we're looking for. But yeah, that's got to be something for Sid. Let me take a look just to make certain. Yep. That's for Sid. I'm going to look around here a little bit more. Just to make sure there's no elevator to take us directly here. Not that I'd be that lucky anyway, but I've just got to check for myself. Well, son of a gun. Boy, was that a welcome sight. Okay. So Theodore's reached level 50. We know where 2 of the other dark crystals are. We just need to find the third one. Thinking it's up here. Okay, no. Let's go after the one to the west first. That's the one that's closest to the one that had Cerberus. Die, creatures of light. That was entirely too much. What? That's ridiculous. I'm not going to win at that point. Let's face it. But that's ridiculous. I didn't even have time to slow him down. Not only that, but he's double attacking. I know. I'm going to have to resort to using items in this battle. I don't want to, but there's no getting around it at this point. Still, I'm going to take on the other 2 bosses first. And save that dragon for last. I still don't know where this game comes off. Thinking that's acceptable. Oh, wow. I am impressed you made it here, but it all ends now. The darkness is about to flood into your world, and the planet you live on shall be banished into oblivion. What? Well, at least we have somewhat of a fighting chance in this battle. doesn't hit too hard either. All right. All right, Leviathan, don't let us down. You've been our saving grace all night. Good. Okay, we'll haste Greedia. Okay, looks like it auto counters whenever we use physical attacks. Not so much for magic. Hopefully magic attacks will be sufficient. There, that'll take care of Quake. Hope floats, and so do we. Okay, good. Oh, he can cast haste, and now I'm finding this out? Blink, blink, blink. There it is. There. Now both our healers are going to be hasted, as well as Redia. Oops. Well, that was the plan. But as per usual, I screwed it up. Okay. That time it didn't auto-counter. Oh, come on. Ugh. on, Rosa. I'm counting on you here. Okay, good stuff. We can keep it just like this. We've got it in the bag. With that dragon, he's going to have to be slowed. If we're to have any sort of oh, what? Seriously? Okay. Float her now. No. Now she needs to be hasted. That flare hit entirely too hard. All right. Wait. I just now noticed Theodore doesn't have Blink anymore. Now he does. In the words of Nelson from The Simpsons. Or syllables, I should say. Word, syllable, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so we need Curaga for Cecil. Excellent. Hopefully the next cast of, or the next summoning of Leviathan will take this thing down if this doesn't. Gotcha! 2 Dark Crystal bosses down, 2 to go. One of them we know what we're dealing with. The other one we don't. A flood of darkness? The world banished to oblivion? So this moon was created to destroy worlds? The balance between light and darkness is starting to falter. The darkness, it will swallow up all that exists in our world. Ooh, 2 chests. Ooh. A Perseus bow and Perseus arrows. All right. Back to the lunar whale. We have no gil to buy any provisions. But at least we can zip straight to the area we need to go to. We could be in worse predicaments. Okay, let's see. So we know white magic is enhanced during waxing moon. What other effects does it have? Okay. So black magic is nerfed. And yet that dragon can still hit with as much force as it does. Makes me wonder. How hard would it hit if it was under a phase of the moon that either didn't affect black magic or that made it stronger? I don't even want to think about it. All right, go after this one next. Soon the Dark Flood will begin in earnest. And you, yes, you will already be dead by the time it begins. Wow. Are you serious? Oh, this is horrible. I'll get him ready to raise somebody. I wonder what it's going to do now. Of course, why would it do anything else, right? See, I'm gonna have yeah, see, as long as we have as long as we have at least one white mage that is not under Doom, we should be okay. This fight's gonna be more annoying than it's gonna be difficult. Come on. Rosa gets raised first. Yeah, well, guess what? Theodore ain't under Doom, dude. Rosa, I'm gonna need you to actually succeed at casting Blessing. We were definitely not going to take this thing down before anybody started dying. Unlike in the original Final Fantasy IV, when you actually could take it down before anyone died. Now, this obviously is the same creature from FF4. Sorry, Dad. It's a shame his Doom never fails. It'd be nice if it did every once in a while. Come on, get rid of him. Cecil can't raise anyone. So we'll just have him attack. Really, the ones I want to level up are my mages anyway. Because we need Rosa and Porum in particular to keep learning new spells. We need that for Rydia too. But especially for Rosa and Porum. Because they've got a lot more spells to learn. No. Oh, we're definitely not casting Goblin. Absolutely not. We're gonna need at least a couple of more cast summonings of Leviathan. There's no getting around that. Looks like I spoke too soon. Stick that in your pipe and smoke it, Ahriman, or whatever the heck you call yourself. This can't be. Are we already too late? What do we need to stop the darkness? If darkness floods the world, what will happen to the light? If the world is enveloped in darkness, will anything be able to exist? Masamune. Now we know who that's for. All right, Cecil. Teleport us back. Now see, here's the thing. There were 4 light crystals, 4 dark crystals in the original Final Fantasy IV. We're already up to like, wait a minute. No, we got the 4 crystals, the 4 elemental fiends from Final Fantasy IV, then the ones from 1, possibly the ones from 2. This should be the last set. Because this will make 16 crystals. Kind of like 16 candles. Bwahaha! Die, creatures of light. And this fight's gonna suck. This is gonna royally suck. Okay, first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna slow that dragon down. Oh, that's right. Redia has not been hasted yet. I forgot we need to do that. Okay. Oh, really? Of course you did that. If we can get this under control and stop this pattern, we should be in good shape. And now I see why it attacks twice, because it has two heads. That makes complete sense. Now that I look at it from that perspective. Of course you had to kill Rosa. I mean, why would it do anything else, right? It looks like Rosa is really the main one who's vulnerable to this dragon's magic, now that I think about it. Okay, let's blink Theodore. Of course. Why would it do anything else, right? It looks like one of them just about always attacks physically, and then the other one does magic. Yep. Oh, geez. Okay, good stuff. Okay, so far I like the way this is going. And it looks like... Yep. I'll get on banning that spam bot here in just a moment. Okay. He's had worse than that. Let's wait and see what its response is. Okay, this is actually going pretty well. I like the direction this fight's going. Didn't really care for how it went last time, but it's going well this time. Of course. Oh. I'm going to have Cecil on standby to cast Asuna if anybody's constricted, assuming it's not him. And she can only summon Leviathan one more time. But yeah, I completely forgot we had another set of 4 crystals, and it was the 4 elemental fiends from the original Final Fantasy IV. And it seems crazy to me that that was the first and frankly the weakest set of crystal bosses. Two more summons. But I think the dragon may be on its way out. I don't think it can take much more of this. But it's not done yet. Stick that in your pipe and smoke it. In my opinion, that was the worst one of them. Creatures of light? We're alive? I don't know how, but we survived. So this is the power of darkness. What a terrifying dragon. I hope Bahamut is safe. Holy Lance. That would be a weapon for Cain if he were with us. And now for the moment. We're ready to rock and roll to the next portion. Get out of there now! I don't want to be without full hit points or magic points, because we have no idea what awaits us further down. All right, let's see here. Okay, Porum will be leveling up soon. So will Redia. Assuming there's anything worth fighting. No, don't do that! No. You can only auto recover at the save points one time. Didn't want to use it there. This is why we save, folks, just in case stuff like that happens. I have a feeling we're going to have to fight Bahamut next. We know what to do against him. And we've got 3 mages that can cast Reflect. So I'm not even worried about how this is going to go. Because once he casts that Mega Flare, we're going to be the rubber, he's going to be the glue. And if you know that schoolyard rhyme, you know exactly where this is going. In any event, I don't think we're going to have any worry about anyone taking damage from it. Okay. Do we have the Holy Lance? Yes, we do. Go. Get out of there. Okay. This is fine. We can run from that. Get out of there now! 3 attacks? In one turn? That's ridiculous. Okay, so we got X potion there. And see, what's worse is you can't even run. Regardless of whether you got ambushed or back attacked or whatever. It's going to get a hit in on you regardless. Which is cheating. Well, in the case of that thing, 3 hits. Which is even more ridiculous. Duke Marlboro? No, thanks. Okay. Dry ethers are nice. Go, 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 go. Okay, this could be worse. Lunar Mail. Yeah, we'll give that to Cecil. Now see, why couldn't we run last time without taking a hit? Last time we encountered one of those. Let's try this way. Go, now! Now! What? I don't want to run into... And where was that? Now I'm worried. Okay, wait. Huh. I guess that's the final stretch. As long as there's a save point where I can use my cottages, I'll be fine. But I need at least that. Come on, get out of there. Go! Ridiculous. Another one? Well... At least we can travel right back there. That could be far worse. So we go to depths 1. Being all healed up, we save there. And then from there, I don't even want to mess with that robot. You saw a little robot that was wandering around. Something tells me you've got to be severely leveled to fight that thing. Okay. So Porum's about to reach level 50. Rosa will be the only one under level 50 when that happens. I'm really hoping that Porum will learn Holy at that point. I don't think she's going to. But it'd be nice if she does. What do you think the chances are that could be the final boss in that crystal? Doubtful. But it's possible. Okay, that's new. Gilgamesh! Found you, monster! Rawr! Let's see. I did not remember Gilgamesh being here. Although he is in several of the games, so it doesn't surprise me too much. There. We're definitely going to need him to not do that. Yeah! Thank goodness we've got 3 different mages that can cast Reflect, right? Now we just need their hit points to be kept up. Actually, what we need more than anything else there. Gonna need blessing to work. So please, Rosa, do not let us down. All right, we're good. I was about to say, don't even. It's like, you're not a Malboro, dude. Don't act like one. Okay, so now Theodore, I'm going to have him cast... Uh-oh. First thing I got to do is reflect. Okay, haste. Both my healers need to be hasted. We keep this up, we should be good to go. Of course, I've got no idea how many hit points Gilgamesh has. But we'll figure that out as we go along. You better miss. That's all I got to say about that. All right, Rosa, I'm counting on you. Literally counting on you to succeed with your blessings. Reflect on what you've done, Gilgamesh. What I did there. Okay, good. Okay. I sure hope he'll go down soon. This is all my fault. Well, thank you. My stomach was hurting. Thank you again. I can't reach my full power. Well, of course you can't. We cast Reflect on you. Just kidding. Ha! That is so fortuitous. I completely forgot that the whole reason, and he's had worse than that. Cool. Nice. I am so glad that failed. Actually, no. Nope, you failed. Okay, let's see. Then we need Blink for Rosa. Bart? Wow, dude. But we got Gilgamesh. Excalibur. Bart? What did that mean? He looked hideous. And yet I wasn't... He looked hideous. And yet I wasn't scared for some reason. I felt a sense of warmth from him somehow. Did he used to be human? He did not seem like such a bad person. Okay. So we will heal up. Go back to the save point. And then we're going south. To Lord knows what awaits us. Oh, wow. Well, heck, if Theodore can use that, let's give it to him. I mean, why the heck not? Wait. Huh. Lunar Shield. Good for Cecil. I am so glad I took my chances with that invisible platform, which I had no idea it was there. But I'm glad I explored over there nonetheless. Uh-oh. Yikes. Dear Lord, no. Really? Well, I don't think we're going to be fighting that dude. At least he's optional. And at least we saved before that battle. Okay. Come on, go! Okay, this is a maze. Another crystal. Don't you think we've had enough game? I mean, oh. All right. Adamus. Wow. It's right out of the gate. That's the very first thing it does. Okay. At least it didn't auto-counter the physical attack. Is that all it does? Is cast Meteor? If that's all it does, we're in for a long battle. This one will win. This is going to be a long one. Whew. That's awesome that Theodor's doing so much damage with that lance. I'm glad he can equip that. Okay, that was nice. I really hope this is the last crystal boss. It probably isn't, but it'd be really nice if it was. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and haste Porom. Okay, now Theodor's good to attack, like, all the time. And I'm not so worried about Cecil at this point. I mean, he's only 5 points below where he'll be. Or where he could be. There. As long as Blessing has a pretty good success rate this time, we don't have anything to worry about. Oh, come on. No. That was almost really bad. Okay, we better cure Rosa. I might get Porom to cast Curaja next round. I mean, she's got plenty of magic points, so she won't be hurting too much. Oh boy. So we're up to 18 crystal bosses. Nah, Curaga ought to suffice. I really think it will. Yep, it did. All right, Rosa. Please succeed again. I'm just glad his meteor doesn't hit with more impact than it does. I got news for you, pal. I was ready for you. Eh. Rosa's okay for right now. Excellent. I think Porum will be able to get her healing spell off in time. When it's her turn, I mean. I am gonna have her cast Curaja though, instead of Curaga. Well, I guess I'm not. The warp in space has disappeared. Was that monster the one blocking our way? The magic wall. It's gone. The door must have been sealed shut by that enemy's magic. If we had all been swallowed into that creature's mouth. All right, I'm gonna go back. You know, heal up, save, all that good kind of stuff. Right now, I want to see if there's some sort of quick path that. Oh, Robe of Lords. I bet that's for Golbez. Not necessarily. Ooh, tempting. That is very tempting. But I think I'll keep him with what he's got. Okay. So we know there's a straight shot to there. Come on. Go, get out of there. Thank you. Get out of there. Thank you. Uh-oh. Time to go rest up. Wait, what? Hold on. What? Does that not work anymore? Oh. So that particular spot we can't use to teleport. We actually have to go. We have to go into that room with the healing plate. That makes sense. I still can't get over that dragon just like up and destroying us in one attack. Okay, now hopefully we've gotten rid of the last crystal enemy. I doubt it. But that's 18 that we've taken down. Makes me think of the song 18 in Life by Skid Row. Your crime is time, and it's 18 in life to go. Okay, I don't have Sebastian Bach's vocals. I will never claim to have vocals like Sebastian Bach. But I do love that song. And Skid Row in general is awesome. Get out of there, get out of there, get out of there, get out of there! Game, what? Why would would you do that? Why in the world is it doing that? All right. So Cecil will use your magic since you know the fewest spells. We need him more as a striker. Get out of there, get out of there, get out of there, get out of there, get out of there! The heck takes them so long? Every time it pauses to load, I get a little bit anxious. Go, 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 go. I do not want to find out what those are capable of. Go! Huh? Oh. I bet I gotta go through that down here and around to get to those chests. Get out of there. Go, 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 go. Oh, boy. Slow it down. We better get something good for this. I mean, we know we'll get some gil. But what beyond that? Right now, that's a mystery. We'll probably call it once we get those two chests. Okay, an elixir. Those are good to have. Come on, go. You. That's annoying. Oh. Another one? Of course, why wouldn't there be? Dare you stand in my way? The ghost train? Uh-oh. All right, that's ridiculous. Where's Sabin when you need him? Love to see him suplex this thing just one time. What did Rosa ever do to you? I mean, come on. I wonder if Blink will work. I feel like it would. At least on the wheel attacks. Sucks to be you, dude. All right, cool. And then we will need to, all right, who are you gonna hit with that? All right, cool. No. We need her to bless. I was about to have Rosa haste either herself or Porum, but then I remembered we need her blessing for magic point restoration. Whatever you hope to accomplish with that, dude. Okay, now. Fisher is doing that a lot. For something that's supposed to be slowed. Uh-oh. Okay, so we cannot... Wait, what? I just noticed that Cecil still doesn't have Blink. Let's fix that right now. That's amazing that he's doing that much damage. Let's see, haste yourself, Porum. There. Really? That did practically nothing. I don't even know what it tried to accomplish with that. Now, Final Fantasy XII was the most recent one up to this point. But I would think that 6 would be the latest they would go. All right, cool. Oh, come on. Okay, good. Got it! Please, dear Lord, let that be the final one. Okay, so Redia learned death. The ghost of a train? Was that a monster too? Where was that train going, I wonder? It seemed so sad somehow. I felt as if I could hear the voices of the dead. Mitsunokami. Is that another sword for Edge, I wonder? Sure is. So Masamune and Mitsunokami, those are the two best weapons for Edge. Now, I'm gonna be calling it a night pretty soon. But before I do, I want to try to find the path through to the next area. Okay, so there's obviously something on the other side to fight. Yep. All right, folks. I'm gonna go ahead and call it for the evening. Huh? What? I don't remember seeing Let's see if we can find a save point here. Wait, there's one. So there is a save point. Very, very good. But before I go, I want to see if I can figure out how to get to that chest. Because I thought I remembered seeing another one there. All right, let's fight this. interested to see if that's another elixir. I'd be happy with that. And it is. Oops. All right, cool. But I didn't even step on that elevator. I'm glad it let us use it anyway. All right, folks. I'm going to go ahead and call it here. Thank you so much to everyone for tuning in. I'll be back tomorrow night, and we will continue Final Fantasy IV, the After Years. We've got at least one more crystal boss to fight, and then we'll see what happens after that. I got no clue who this next boss is going to be, but I'm guessing it's probably something from 6, but we'll find out. In the meantime, let's find someone to raid before we go. We're gonna raid into Kane Highwind 27, who is playing Final Fantasy 9 tonight. Kane's a good friend to the channel, and it's been a while since I raided him last. You guys are gonna have a fine time. Oh, Cloud, thank you for the raid, but I'm just raiding out. But thank you so much for thinking of me. I appreciate you being here. We're raiding into Kane Highwind 27, who, as you know, yes, very true. Better late than never. As you well know, Kane is about as big a Final Fantasy IV fan as myself, possibly even more so. But once again, folks, thank you so much to everyone for tuning in. I'll see you back tomorrow when we continue Final Fantasy IV, The After Years. But for now, this is Thunderfist 1978, signing off.